What's going on, and welcome back. It's time for another speed build. Today we're going to be building a kind of like a workstation underneath a bed. So let's get right down to it. We're gonna head right over, and we're gonna pick a bed blueprint this time. Kind of confused right now. Where's the bed blueprint? Just kind of looking through all the blueprints. Here's the bed blueprint. Let's get this started. Its height and everything. Towards the end, it gets a little messed up, but the version that you're going to be downloading off my Creator Store, I did it the right way. Because again, it's a little messed up, the game. There's a couple glitches in the game, so I couldn't grab a couple pieces. I couldn't paint a couple pieces. I couldn't resize a couple things. You'll see towards the end, but the version that I will give you will be the finished version that you can play with and mess around and color your own way. I have done this twice. I did this today on my stream, so if you want to check that out, you can check that out. It was on my stream. Yesterday's stream, because you're getting this today, and right now as you're getting this, I'm probably streaming because this video drops at 12 and I start streaming about 12. So we will get right into that. And again, the finished product that you're going to get is going to be from the stream that I've done, which is fully finished, where this one, towards the end, you'll start seeing I have myself a little bit of a problem. So what I'm doing right now is just trying to find the borders for now, where we're going to go with this, the edges, the guides. I want to make it, again, kind of her height, or where it would look like somebody her size can actually work with it. I try to make a proportion to the actual size, and I've done this already with the guide. So now I'm going to be flipping through. We're going to drop some pillows, and I'm going to adjust this a couple times. I want to get it just right, and the pillow kind of looks, the bed's mattress kind of looks a little weird. And so pretty much that's what I'm trying to do right at this point. I'm trying to just get everything perfect, proportion right. So when I do take it outside, or when somebody does use it, when they stand next to it, it kind of looks like somebody her size could get into it. And it's fully functional, meaning that you can sleep in it, you can use it for bed. Obviously, the rest of the stuff you're not going to be able to use. And my cat's annoying. If you heard her in the background, she's trying to tell you that she thinks she's small enough that she can use it, but I think she's probably, yeah, she swears that she can. Anyway, so now I'm kind of just setting up a little station right here, and this is going to be the front where the it's going to have like the ladder on top of it. We're going to close that little spot in, as you see that I'm doing. It's going to be where the ladder is in drawers, and so if you use your imagination, it's going to be a ladder in front of it, obviously. And if you had something like this, you could either move the ladder, because somebody asked me today in my stream, how would I get to the drawers behind that? Or if they had, I would put like a railing with kind of like how you'd roll a closet door open. So it would just roll the ladder a little bit to the right. You'd get in the drawers, you'd roll the ladder back, and that would be that. So you have to use your imagination a little bit, or you can actually just, if you're strong enough, you can just move the ladder. I don't think the ladder would be too big. I've had one of these beds in real life, and the ladder's not really that heavy, to be honest with you. So as we're fitting right here, we're making kind of like the desk underneath. That's going to be a little spot for like a tower for a computer. So you see me just trying to get it right, exactly perfect. We're going to have some books in the top shelf. So you see me making the drawers right now. These are where you could, I don't know, you could put your, I used to have my socks in the drawers like these. Like shirts, t-shirts. I guess it would be like a sock drawer, maybe a junk drawer if you wanted to. But pretty much small stuff. Actually, the drawers, if you look at it, kind of looks like it's deep, so we could pretend that they're really deep drawers, so you'd be able to put a bunch of stuff in there. Now, what am I making? I'm making the little macaroni and cheese noodle for the handles, and we're going to put those on. And again, I kind of, it messed up towards the end. I got the paint going, so when you see the final product in the video, opposed to what you're going to be getting, it's going to be different. I'm not 100% sure, but I guess we'll find out together if I put the actual better version of it. Actually, I think I put it in the house with the stream version of it. So you're going to get the stream version of it, where I couldn't paint the books in this one. I couldn't paint the railings and stuff like that. But in the stream version one that I did today, earlier today, or yesterday when you're watching this video, depending on when you're watching this video, when this video airs, it will have been at least a day passed by. So yesterday, according to this video, I made the one with the books, and everything was painted up. And I don't know, sometimes I have a problem painting things, sometimes I have a problem grabbing things, but I try to work around it. And I wound up getting the video done anyway, because I did actually have this build already done due to the stream. So yay for that. Now I'm putting the ladder up. We're getting the ladder going. We're going to just fit the pieces in. You've seen I put the handles on already, so the handles are already ready. back there and ready to be painted. The ladder is going to be put on, so that's about it. That's about how many steps you would take up the ladder, and you see I'm checking the guide, and if you don't know how to check the guide, you can either press where it says guides on the bottom, or you can set a hotkey. My hotkey is G for guides and I for the info. The info you'll be able to just switch midway through your build to a different blueprint, and it'll swap it over to a different blueprint, but we don't want to do that. We want to keep the bed. And again, I didn't color it. Eventually, I will start adding color to my builds, but I figure if people download it off the shop, off the catalog, you'll want it probably with no color, so you can actually color it to your own way. You can fabric it up the way you want to do it. Later on, like I said, when we get into the more intermediate builds, I'll start building things with actual color and make them colorful, and so they stand out, and they'll be our own rather than maybe put them on the shop unless somebody requests it in the comment section. Then maybe I'll put it on my guide, my catalog for people to download if they want my colorful stuff. But for now, I'm just going to go with the basics. I'll paint it like one basic color or a couple basic colors. I mean, the books towards the end of it, I painted a couple different colors, and certain things I will paint colors, and if people want, they can go back into it and they can change it for all they want and put it to whatever they want. But usually I'll go with the basic, I'll go with that basic wood, because it's got that earth tone again. I really like it. It doesn't look like this wood, you know, this looks like plywood or orange wood, or, you know, like a different color. Now I'm putting the books on the above the tower. So I'll put like a beige-ish on it. So an earth tone that kind of matches the mattress. And then, like I said, if people want to color it, if they download it, they could take it on their own and download whatever they want. So now I'm making a monitor right now, pushing the desk down just a bit so we get the books, because obviously you'd be small enough that you'd be able to fit underneath here and sit there and be able to work on your computer and then do whatever you got to do and then go to sleep at night, and you have the bed above you. So it kind of consolidates everything. If you got a small house, this would probably fit in a small house. And I'm building the keyboard right now. I have the keyboard up, and I don't really get too meticulous with the keyboard or get it too perfect. I kind of leave it in and get just the visual, because again, remember, once you scale it down, you're not going to see some imperfections unless you open it back up. And if you open it back up, then you can change it your own way and fix out all the imperfections if you got OCD, which I do, and I like to fix the imperfections. But when it's so small, the scale of a thing, you're probably really not going to notice it. Now I'm starting to make a little chair that's going to be able to fit on your desk. So if you're on your computer underneath your desk, you have a little nice, soft, cushy chair. Looks like an ottoman right there, and you see I put a little bit of arch to it. I pull it back a little bit so you have a little bit of recline, so you can recline while you're sitting in your chair and doing whatever you're doing underneath your computer, underneath your bed computer workstation. So maybe playing Hokko Life. I don't know how you call it. I call it Hokko Life. I don't know if you call it Hokko Life or Hokko Life. Leave a comment below, whatever you call it. I know it's Hokko Life. I looked it up and did a pronunciation of it, but I call it Hokko Life. I don't know why. I like the way it sounds. But anyway, so the chair is done. We're getting the monitor in. We're just going to move the books a little bit, try to center everything. I was going to put the books a little bit closer together, but thank God I didn't, because like I said, the colors start messing up and I can't grab things, so it's probably better off that I didn't. And as you see, the game pauses kind of, and my hand just sits there. That means I'm going to my desktop. I'm probably doing something else while I'm doing this. Maybe talking in the Hokko Life forums, because that's usually what I do, because I got a big mouth, and that's what I do. And now, so we're setting up a space bar, and we're going to set up a few keys. You're not going to look at it and be like, oh my God, it's like an exact keyboard replica. It's not going to be. I left a couple keys out, a row out. But for the sake of argument's sake, and again, I will get more intricate with the details once the building aspect of it fully works. You know, there's still a couple bugs in it that kind of makes me hesitant to want to build something with a lot of pieces, because at the end, you'll see why. And you'll understand if anybody's built in this Hokko Life, you've realized a couple times that when you try to do something and you can't grab a specific thing, it starts grabbing some weird stuff. It becomes a problem and you want to pull your hairs out. So rather than pulling my hairs out, I'll build simplistic stuff, not too much detail, with enough detail to build a picture for you of what it would be or what would be happening, but not enough to where if I mess it up or it messes up the game, bugs out, I have to sit there 900 hours to make a video. And I feel like this has enough detail where it kind of gives you the message and you kind of seeing my vision of it. So now there's the mouse pad. We're going to drop the mouse down. We're going to make it really small here. And then as we get it to a certain degree, we got to elongate to make it kind of like oval-ish rather than that round. And so you see me putting the mouse in. I do believe over here it might cut up and I might go right to colors unless I think I had the colors on me. I might have actually pre-planned this and put the colors. Now you can see me starting to put the colors on. You see right there, the bars up top. Watch again. I can't color those. See, I'm trying to grab those and it's making a different color. It made the keyboard a different color completely. So that's where it messes up. And I just figured, you know what, I'm going to go with it. I'll roll with it. I'll get majority of the stuff I can painted. So at the end of it, you're going to look at it. The chair I can't paint. Some of the books I can't get to. But like I said, don't mind the version of this. You will be getting a completely different version at the end. I do believe when we walk in the house, I will point it out, the version that you are getting. So when you come into the house, when we drop this, to the left of us, I do believe is the full version of this. If not, you could pause the video when I place it in the house and you will actually see the version you will be getting. So now you see I can't really paint those. I can only paint those bars for some reason, and I can't grab those rails. It won't let me paint them. It won't let me paint the computer. It'll let me paint some of the posts and not all of them. But again, you'll be getting the full version of this. So that's what it looks like right there, done. We're about to go place it right on the place that it's supposed to be. And remember, if you want, pause the video at the end about right here, and you'll see the bed that you're going to be getting on my station. So as we run over to the house right now, we get stuck. Don't mind us. We're on Fishing Pond. It is winter. I love the winter, but it's a little dark. So we're going to run over here. We're going to place this bed, and as we come in, I'll try to call it out as fast as possible. You can pause the video. See, the bed is right there already. That's the one you'll be getting. That's the one already put in. That's the one done, colored. The books are underneath. Everything's colored. But I will put this one down so you can see it. And you can see that the scale is her size. But again, you will be getting the one that's already there with the color in it. See, one's colored, one's not. So that will be the one that's on my store in the back, the one I'm kind of standing towards, trying to tell you that that's the one you're going to get because I knew this was going to happen during the video. And that's the one you will be getting. See that everything's painted up. And inside is books. I promise you there's books in there. You probably can't see them in this little bit of a dark house on this video. But you might be able to see them. And there's those books that we painted. And we left them in there. And you see me moving the furniture again. But that is the one you're going to get. The finished one that I just put down right there that I'm standing near. And the other uncolorful one, we're going to keep that. We'll get rid of it or something. And this will be the one that will be on my shop and take pictures of. So I hope you like that build. Again, you can check all my stuff out. Right now, I am live on Twitch. When you're seeing this video, if you're seeing it on the day it's up, and at the time it's up at 12 o'clock, I am live right now. So you can come by, drop off suggestions. And if you like my downloads, my creator code is on the bottom. And all my links will be in the description. Leave a comment if you liked it. Leave a comment if you have any questions. And I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.